Mike Tyson.
Does boxing ever leave somebody?
Hey, she's sitting there with Mike Tyson.
Sign the contract. I'm the most
Baddest man.
There's no one can stop me.
How do you respond to people who are critical, particularly your age?
This child's about to have a real big problem.
And fighting out of the red corner, wearing the solid black trunks and weighing 218 1/4 pounds, originally from the streets of Brooklyn, he passed through the hometown of the late great trainer of champions Customato, Catskill, New York, and he now lives in North New Jersey. His professional record, 34 consecutive victories with 30 knockouts, including 26 KOs in 5 rounds or less, and 15 in the first round alone. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the undisputed, the undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
Tyson, when I first had him, he was 190 pounds, nothing but muscle, 12 years old. Okay, that's what he was. But that's what he was. I mean, that's what God made him.
Come on, you bitch. You scared coward. You not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man.
That was Tyson when he was Tyson. In his young 20s, when he was just unstoppable. Unstoppable. When he knocked out Larry Holmes, it was like, what am I even seeing?
Yeah, that was...
Is Larry Holmes laid out? Is this real?
And he's...
That was a right hand, and down goes Holmes. What? And down he goes again from another round.
Tyson still has to be careful because Larry... Oh, that shot, that's
Huge
it.
right hand.
That should be it.
And down goes Holmes, and that's going to be it. It's over.
I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me.
What is it like for you to watch boxing these days?
It's just not my life anymore.
You don't watch it at all? Like, did you watch Tyson Fury,
No, I
Deontay
didn't
Wilder?
Watch it. I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was a great fight.
I was in the air flying when they were fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't watch any of the highlights or
No,
anything?
I saw some of the highlights, yes.
How crazy is Deontay Wilder's power?
Good stuff.
Crazy, right? Because he's built so strange. It's like
How
209 pounds.
how incredible is Tyson's jaw?
Incredible. And gets up and wins the rest of the round. That's what's really incredible. It's amazing
Good
fight.
stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care how good you are in anything. You don't have discipline. You ain't nobody.
Right.
You're nothing without discipline. Because you give up under the slightest struggle without discipline.
100%.
I mean, discipline is doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it.
Doing what you hate to do, but do it like you love it. That is a great quote.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can do that, you can be successful in anything.
You normally are. It's diligent hard work and discipline. Discipline was the main factor in Cuss's whole barometer in fighting because he believed with discipline is his pretty much definition of discipline is doing what you hate to do and do it like you love it.
Training regimes to become champion combat athletes differ from fighter to fighter, but some take things to the extreme. Some, like Iron Mike Tyson, 2-time heavyweight boxing champion of the world and the baddest man on the planet. Check this out. Tyson's daily routine started at 4 a.m. with stretching, 10 box jumps, 10 sprints, and a 3-mile jog and a walk before going back to bed. He'd wake up at 10 for an oatmeal breakfast before doing 10 rounds of sparring, all before a lunch of steak and pasta or chicken and rice. You might have noticed that Tyson trained his legs a lot for 2 main reasons. Being a shorter heavyweight, he wanted to avoid big punches. That meant footwork, speed, and the ability to squat round after round. The second reason is that he could generate more power with stronger legs. And everyone knew his power, so it obviously worked. But it was his training after lunch where things got crazy. At 3 p.m., he'd warm up with skipping, shadow boxing, and speedball before hitting mitts, bags, and bodies, all of which he'd follow up with 60 minutes on the exercise bike before finishing at 5 p.m. While he rarely needed to go 12 rounds, Tyson knew that endurance was absolutely necessary. But 2 hours of straight cardio wasn't enough for this champion. 2 hours of calisthenics was next. At 5 p.m., he'd do 10 quick circuits. That's 10, with each circuit consisting of 200 sit-ups, 25 to 40 dips, 50 press-ups, another 25 to 40 dips, and 50 30-kilogram barbell shrugs, before finishing up with 10 minutes of neck work on the floor. If you weren't counting, that's 2,000 sit-ups, 500 to 800 dips, 500 press-ups, 500 shrugs with a 30-kilo barbell, and 10 minutes of neck exercises, all in just 2 hours every day. And by now, he'd been pushing himself hard for 4 straight hours. At 7 p.m., he'd have dinner consisting of steak and pasta or chicken and rice again, before doing another 30 minutes on the exercise bike, because, of course, then it was TV, study, and bed for the champ.
It's day 1, the fun just begun. Day 2, we're getting ready for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Day 3, you still want to fuck with me? Day 4, no, it was okay. But you don't know what you got in store, baby. You got to face the God of War. Get ready, baby. Fire in the house. Hey, you know, listen to what from my experience, I found out that God, it tests you. It tests you and see how much of this you can take before you say, let's just be finished with this. You know what I mean? It wants to show you something. It wants to see how much you can take, how much you can handle of life. You say you love life, you want to live life. I'm going to show you life. Life is beautiful, but you have to accept the good and the bad as being beautiful. You can't accept the good, oh, this is beautiful. Then we lose someone, our life sucks.
Yeah. So you don't follow any of it today?
I always, that's part of my life. I got mixed feelings with that part of my life.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of stuff that I don't like about myself and stuff. I try to forget that stuff because I'm on a whole different pattern. Yeah.
So even watching other people box.
I don't even watch nothing. I try to stay away as much as possible.
So watching other people box makes you think about yourself when you're fighting. It reminds you.
Kind of, yeah. I always say these guys are so much nicer than I was. You know what I mean? These are cool guys, man.
Yeah, right? Like who out? Yeah, there's no one out there today that's got that mean, vicious persona.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, when you were in the ring doing a post-fight interview saying you wanted to eat your children, you wanted to eat someone's children. I remember saying this is the craziest fucking post-fight interview. It was about Lennox Lewis, right?
Yeah, he's a madman.
Alexander the Great.
What's wrong with me? He's a madman.
It was amazing. It was amazing for the story, for the time. I mean, look, what it was when we saw Rocky 3, right? And Mr. T was challenging, Rocky, and he would say all that crazy shit about what he was going to do. My prediction, pain.
That was beautiful.
It was beautiful. What you did is you took that and just cranked it up to 11 and threw gasoline on it and lit it on fire. You just took that kind of ferocious shit talking.
Yeah, I look at some of those press conferences a long time when what I'm saying to these guys, I would never talk to anybody like that. It's just such a different world now. My world is so different now.
Do you feel when you watch that stuff that you feel almost like trapped by that past, like that you have to acknowledge it and you don't even acknowledge it anymore?
Yeah, I'm almost a little bit like I don't want to be involved. I wish that never happened.
Yeah.